So the main work that we do here at Practical Environmental Solutions is flora and fauna reports. Now, flora and fauna is study of plants and animals. So generally, every flora and fauna assessment involves going out to site and walking around, generally doing a visual assessment. You know, we're going to be looking at trees, plants, any rare or threatened species. That's just for flora. Then, depending on the site, we'll either do just visual search for animals, which is, you know, looking for habitat areas, burrows, scratchings, you know, signs of any animals being there. If it's a big site, we'll tend to do trapping or stag watching or spotlighting, which is coming back later at night, going through all the main habitat areas with your spotlight, maybe playing some call playback, looking for animals and just seeing if they answer. Now, arguably, the most effective way would be trapping. There's two types of trapping, and I've got two traps here to show you. The easiest and simplest, and this is probably the most preferred method, is called a hand tube trap. Now, you can set it up, you open the back here, you've got your food, you stick that on, whack it in, and you get a piece of double-sided tape and you stick it along here, and you can set these up anywhere. You know, usually you try to set up on a little trail and a bit of cover, so you come over here, set it up here. Now the aim is that the animal smells the food, comes along, sticks his nose in to try and get it, and the hair gets caught on the double-sided sticky tape. We've got this for example. You can see a bit of hair stuck in there from previous trapping. Now we can take that off and we can send that away for analysis, and that'll tell us what kind of animals have stuck their nose in there. Now, the best part about this trapping is it doesn't actually harm or trap the animal. So, you know, you can do this safely and know that animals aren't going to get hurt because they're just sticking their nose in to try and get some feed. Now, the next most common is going to be cage traps. Now, cage traps work. They actually catch the animal. So, you open them up, and you set them, put your bait up here at the back. And so, the animal comes in, he touches the food at the back, which sets this off, and falls down and traps him in there. Now, the problem with this sort of trap is the animal can go crazy and bang his face against the side and hurt himself. Trapping isn't always the most effective either because it just tells you what animals might pass through the site. It doesn't necessarily say if they live on the site. So generally all surveys have to be done in conjunction with, you know, follow-up assessments, stag watching, spotlighting.